The Kanan Jain murder case, a shocking tale of greed and betrayal. Kanan Jain, a prominent businesswoman in Mumbai, lived a seemingly perfect life with her son, Parth Jain. Their luxurious home symbolized wealth, prestige, and familial harmony. From the outside, their lives appeared ideal. Kanan was a hard-working single mother, devoted to securing her son's bright future. However, behind the facade of affluence, a dark story of greed and betrayal was brewing, one that would leave the city shocked. Parth, a young man with a polished demeanor, was outwardly charming, but secretly consumed by greed. He wanted control over his mother's wealth and properties. Arguments over money became frequent, with Parth often losing his temper. Kanan, though concerned by his behavior, could not foresee the horrific turn their relationship would take. Parth's ambitions were fueled by his girlfriend, who encouraged his desires for a lavish lifestyle. Together, they began contemplating ways to seize Kanan's wealth. Slowly, a sinister plan started taking shape. One night, Parth and his girlfriend devised a chilling scheme to kill Kanan. The plan was simple yet horrifying. Eliminate her and make it look like a robbery gone wrong. They believed that this plan would divert suspicion away from them, giving them unrestricted access to her wealth. As the days passed, Parth's resolve hardened. The night of the crime approached, cloaked in an air of deadly intent. That fateful night, Kanan was asleep in her bedroom, unaware of the danger looming over her. Parth entered her room with a pillow in his hands, his face tense with determination. In a moment of cold-blooded intent, he strangled his mother to death while she lay defenseless. Outside, his girlfriend stood watch, ensuring no interruptions. After the murder, Parth staged the crime scene to resemble a robbery. He scattered items around the house, overturned furniture, and left drawers open, crafting a scene of chaos. With everything in place, he called the police to report a burglary and murder. The next morning, Parth, feigning grief, called the police. Officers arrived and began examining the crime scene. Initially, the disarray convinced them it was a burglary gone wrong. However, as the investigation progressed, subtle inconsistencies in the scene and Parth's behavior raised doubts. Parth appeared overly rehearsed in his statements, and his nervous demeanor didn't escape the investigators' notice. Detectives reviewed CCTV footage from the neighborhood, which revealed that no one had entered or left the house during the time of the alleged burglary. This discovery unraveled Parth's narrative and shifted suspicion directly onto him. Further investigation of the crime scene revealed details that contradicted the robbery claim. The evidence began to point inward, and detectives decided to interrogate both Parth and his girlfriend. Under intense questioning, Parth's story began to crumble. He eventually confessed to the murder, detailing his cold and calculated plan. He admitted that he killed his mother to gain control over her wealth, with his girlfriend acting as his accomplice. The girlfriend also confessed to aiding in the plot, though she denied participating directly in the murder. Together, they had envisioned a life of luxury, built on the foundation of betrayal and blood. Parth and his girlfriend faced trial, and the evidence presented in court was damning. Parth's confession, combined with forensic findings and inconsistencies in his original story, left little room for doubt. The court sentenced him to life imprisonment, and his girlfriend received a reduced sentence for her role as an accomplice. The Kanan Jain murder case sent shockwaves through society. It was a chilling reminder of how greed can destroy relationships and lead to unimaginable crimes. A son, nurtured and supported by his mother, had turned into her executioner for the sake of wealth and power. The case also showcased the brilliance of the investigating officers, whose meticulous work ensured that justice was served. Their ability to see through the deception brought the truth to light. This story was not just about a murder. It was about the tragic collapse of a sacred bond between a mother and her son. Kanan's death was not only a loss of life, but also a stark reminder of how greed can poison even the purest of relationships. Relationships are built on trust, love, and transparency. No amount of wealth can replace the value of a loved one. Let this story remind us of the dangers of unchecked greed and the importance of cherishing those who care for us.